So, Sleep Token, for people who don't know, is a masked band that identifies as metal. I would call them a pop band that occasionally has metal moments in it. But it was really funny because I've been hearing about this band for a while. They've been blown up lately. Everyone's talking about them. I was hearing they're like the new thing in metal. They're the new like wave of metal. And I never really sat down to check them out. I just always heard like, yeah, people dig them. So only recently, like within the last week, I actually decided I'm going to sit down and play a couple of their songs and see what it's about. And man, I did not like that shit. If you look at them, they almost look like a black metal band. Their image is kind of like a mixture of like Behemoth and like Hylung, all these kind of masked bands, but their music is like R&B with really whiny singing over like some hip hop beats, a lot of real drone sounds of nothing. And then occasionally there'll be like a really heavy breakdown for a moment and you'll be like, "Huh?" And then it will go right back to whiny singing over R&B and you're like, "I don't know what the hell's going on right now." But I pulled up one of their live videos and I just skipped through like certain moments, like, I'm gonna cut to here, cut to here, cut to here. Every single part I skipped to sounded like the intro of a song that wasn't fucking getting anywhere. And I was like, do they play music or is it just like a then I'm whining over these hip hop tracks that all the TikTok girls are gonna cry over. That's every Sleep Token song. You're welcome. Sleep Token is basically Ghost, but worse. Sleep Token has been on that same part where their identities have not been revealed. It took me literally like less than a minute to find a picture of all of them together. I will say, like, it's definitely not my thing. I think I've made that quite clear. They are not my thing at all, but I would not say that they are bad musicians, if that makes sense. But God, did not like it. Maybe I'm an old, out of touch metal gatekeeper, and that is perfectly fine with me. But so the reason I'm talking about this band is because if you've been paying attention to the interwebs in the last day or two, there's been a lot of drama with them going on. What I was saying originally was that, so I sat down, finally checked them out, did not like it at all, and just thought that was kind of funny, was going to move on. Then I saw that Bradley Hall, fellow metal YouTuber who's fucking hilarious, made a video saying Sleep Token fucking sucks. And I was like, hey, was he like reading my mind or something? That's funny. What ironic timing. And then right after that, Finn McKenty makes a video just talking about the cult of Sleep Token because their fans are insane. And then right after that, which is already kind of a weird lineup of things, this drama ensues with the fans in the interwebs where some people think that Sleep Token have disappeared or broken up or have been doxxed or abducted by the CIA. No one knows. Big mystery with the band that all happened to drop in the same timing of me checking them out and deciding liking them, then other metal YouTubers making videos. Now everyone's making videos. Sleep Token wipe Instagram clean, plus fans may have crossed the line. Goddamn fans. A lot of bands seem to have been wiping or deleting their social media profiles as of late, with Sleep Token being the latest to participate in the trend. Their Instagram page has been wiped clean, and their fans are speculating that it has to do with their birth certificates being shared online. Show me the birth certificates! Sleep Token's Instagram page is still active, but is blank, and their bio mysteriously says, "Nothing lasts forever." Very, album title-y, I think. No post, but all their stories are still there. Like their saved stories you can look at, that's all still there. Their Facebook is not only still there, but posted a link to one of their videos like yesterday or within the few hours. So it's not like they have vanished off the face of the earth, unfortunately. This, of course, has led some to panic that it may mean the end of the band, with one fan in particular writing that they feel unwell and have massive stomach pain over it. You might have testicular cancer. I'm just saying. That might not have anything to do with Sleep Token. You might want to go to a doctor. Why did Sleep Token delete their Instagram? We have no idea what a wiped Instagram profile means and can only speculate. As we've seen several times in the past, though, artists sometimes clear their social media when they're preparing to head into a new album cycle and start promoting it. Then their entire page is able to reflect the new era, as opposed to containing photos and videos from the previous album. Take Me Back to Eden only came out midway through 2023, so it'd be rather quick if they were already starting a new album cycle. Yeah, so for people out there who've never heard of Sleep Token, I congratulate you, but also they're really big right now, playing playing arenas. They're at like the top of their career. They wouldn't just suddenly vanish like that unless like some horrible thing happened. But the conspiracy that's been leading to people thinking this means something is the timing that the fan mentioned in that post was likely referring to the leaking of the birth certificate. Someone found a birth certificate that says sleep token, and it has a picture of a little baby infant on it with wearing the mask. And the world has been shocked to find out that Sleep Token is actually a humanoid that was birthed. The fans have this whole weird like story, like philosophy, theology to the band. So that works perfectly. Let's just throw that right in. Fans have speculated that the reason the band wiped their Instagram is because someone apparently found and shared the birth certificate of one of the members, known as 3, online. That member specifically deleted all of their social media accounts, so that combined with the band's empty Instagram has led some to believe that they did it because their identity was leaked. Good luck saying that. Anonymity, if you can't tell, I'm stupid, is part of Sleep Token's shtick. So this would obviously put an end to it, which could also be the meaning of nothing lasts forever. Now, there are a lot of issues with this. If anyone came here after watching Tank the Text video or many other videos about this, it's suspicious, to say the least. First of all, I see the fan base. I was looking into like Reddit and Twitter and stuff of people talking about this, saying that apparently birth certificates were leaked and there's some crazy stalker girl who has been like harassing the band or has been like trying to like blackmail him or something. I looked. I did not find any pictures of the post of the birth certificate. I've not found any pictures or screenshots of anything from the supposed stalker. I've only seen people saying that there is a stalker, but I personally have not seen even a profile or something claiming to be that person or showing anything. I would really love to know, as someone pointed out on Twitter, this is not my original joke, so I'm not claiming it, but I'd really like to know how the member of Sleep Token traveled back in time and added that he is a member of Sleep Token to his birth certificate. Because birth certificates don't say what band you join 20 years later or so after you're born. Birth certificates also don't usually have someone's address on it, and if it did, it would be the address of someone when they're born. If this was a real thing, if this person moved at all, the address wouldn't be accurate. I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think anyone has to edit and redo their birth certificate. The story of the birth certificate is suspicious because the band have not commented on it at all. There's been no post saying, hey, don't dox us. We have a crazy stalker fan. There's been no like post of it anywhere besides people saying that this thing may have happened. And I browsed the interwebs. I've not found even like a burner account claiming to be this stalker who would have done this. Back to the article. The fact that someone went and found 3's birth certificate. Does the birth certificate say 3 on it? I would love to see that. That would be the next post on Sleep Token's Instagram should be a birth certificate that literally says 3. Forcing him to delete all social media is absolutely disgusting. This person may have single-handedly ruined Sleep Token for everyone, one fan on Wrote X. That would be a hell of a powerful fan. I can't fucking imagine. So, like back in the day when I was in school and Slipknot were getting really big and people were guessing who they were, even though like it took no effort at all to literally read the fucking album notes to see who they were. Like all the people in school at the early beginning of social media were like, oh, no one knows who the members are. And like, blah, 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 blah. I can't imagine someone on MySpace then being like, holy shit, guys, I found Corey Taylor's birth certificate. And then 5 days later, Slipknot's like, we're done. Sorry, guys. Someone ruined it for everyone. What can you do? You know, just our album contracts, our tours, all of that, just because a birth certificate appeared online that we could easily just deny and lie about and would have no proof of who it is. Sorry, guys. This one random account on the internet destroyed this highly profitable band. Yeah, I don't believe that at all. I have no inside information on this band or anything, but I only believe that it's either a marketing stunt that the band is behind on completely and is either leaked these little nuggets of like an agitator of a instigating fan who's harassing them to like, you know, build buzz, or that is a complete fabrication on the fan base that the band was just unaffiliated with and happens to be doing this timing with their social media at the same time. It could really be that because people are crazy. So any band leaving any vague thing, people are going to make up all these theories. So that's really what I think it is. It's nowadays marketing has always been a thing for metal and rock and roll. And back in the day, old days, before social media, before the internet, they would do stunts like Alice Cooper had a billboard truck with a picture of him lying down naked with a snake covering him, and had that truck break down in the middle of London on like their busiest street intentionally to get news and headlines. A lot of the myths of heavy metal were more or less made up for that same type of thing. That's what I covered in a video before. And nowadays with social media, it's pretty much that. It's no longer, oh, we think this band are actually Satanists or actually like demons from hell. It's like, oh, this band deleted their social media. What's going on? That's what I think this is. Pretty much every time Ghost was coming out with a new album, the singer would adopt a new persona. And at first, people would actually be like, oh my God, the singer's actually leaving the band. They're actually getting someone else. Until everyone realized that it's just part of their little shtick. But I could be wrong. But thankfully for me, I don't like Sleep Token. So either way, I'm good. I fucking hate Sleep Token's fan base, someone says. I just learned about the birth certificate thing. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? I'd wholeheartedly sympathize with them if they wanted to pack it all in at this point. And what a blow it would be if they did. Congrats, everyone. Another fan inserted. I'll fucking tell you right now, I would not sympathize with them if they threw it all in because someone leaked that. Because especially if the band are an anonymous band, how could you not? They could pull up your actual birth certificate and just be like, that's not me. And be like, yeah, no, it is you. And be like, no, it's not. There'd be so many ways to get out of that. I wouldn't let my successful internationally touring headlining band break because of a birth certificate that fucking anyone can find. I don't know if you guys know this, but you can find most people's private information on the internet. It's not difficult if you actually look. Not going to tell you to because it's kind of illegal if you post it out there and shit. But yeah, man, like this is very hard to believe, especially because their Facebook is still there. Their YouTube is still there. It's not like they just disappeared. Some have further claimed that the individual that leaked the birth certificate also shared Three's home address, resulting in a plethora of very angry responses online. I do really wonder if even this whole talk of birth certificate leak and a crazy stalker, I wonder if that comes from the band. Because I would do that. I would absolutely do that. What a great way to stir up controversy and people talking about you is be like, oh my God, this band has a crazy stalker that's doing all this stuff. That's a great way to get buzz going and people talking about you and just leak out this little information out there. I'm not saying that's what they did. I don't know anyone in their camp. I don't buy it. I could be wrong, but I don't buy it. I think it's a bunch of probably young fans freaking the fuck out who don't really know how the internet works. Metalopoly's funny fucking person says, sounds made up, who names their baby Sleep Token or 3. It's stupid. That's what I'm saying. I really want their next Instagram post to be a birth certificate that says 3 on it and has a picture of a toddler wearing the mask and be like, this is horrible. You guys have got to stop. Mono Mino says, didn't Paramore already do this to promote a comeback or something? For fuck's sake, they did this only a few weeks ago. Yeah, Paramore just did this. The thing I thought of immediately was very recently when Snoop Dogg was posting saying that he's going to quit smoke, and everyone was like, what's going on? And I immediately was like, that's fucking bullshit. And it was a publicity stunt for some shitty company that apparently didn't even make much off of that ad deal that they did with him. But yeah, no, I don't fucking believe for 1 second that this is an actual real thing. Putrid Eternity, my guitarist, what's up, man? Says, first time I heard of Sleep Token was when the fart video came out. Yeah, that was definitely more entertaining than their music, for me at least. Yes, very sad. Anyways. Oh no. Anyway, that's my thoughts on it personally. And it was funny because when I checked them out and realized that, holy shit, I do not like this band, I was like, man, that's going to put me in a big minority. I know I'm going to get a lot of heat. First, I got the hippies hating me. Then I got the Pantera fans hating me. Now I'm going to have the Sleep Token fans hating me. But thankfully, Bradley took a lot of the hit for me going first. I'm like, okay, cool. It's not just me who can come out and say, you know, this band's kind of overrated. Tutorial, how to freak out every TikTok girl when you are popular. Freaking delete your IG posts. 100%. If I had an audience of TikTok fans who were all full of meds, out of their fucking mind, partially schizophrenic, definitely just broken and paranoid and full of anxiety about everything, I would absolutely start a burner account leaking that we have some crazy stalkers trying to ruin the band, and just let that float out there and let everybody run with it and do their own little whole thing, you know? That would be great. I hope I'm right. I hope I do. Maybe I'm not. I don't really care that much. Metalopoly says that dude from Slaughter to Prevail did a hilarious reaction video of Sleep Token's summoning song. He called it Pussy Metal. As of now, Sleep Token are set to embark on an Australian tour in April of this year. Their first US appearance will be at Sick New World, followed by a handful of other shows and festival performances. I highly doubt all of that would just come crashing down because some person put a vague birth certificate online. And if someone did, you can just go after them. That wouldn't end the ban. There's so many ways you could fuck that person legally if they actually did that. Sleep Token wiping their Instagram page is not how I wanted to start my morning. You psychotic wenches are the worst, I swear. And I'm sick. This person is sick of Sleep Token. Why are you screaming, sir? It's 5:22 in the morning. Why are you screaming? For the record, I was reading a book at 5:22 this morning, not screaming on Twitter. Anyway, yeah, it's all just people freaking out on the X-verse, as I like to be calling it, which pretty much only exists for drama and people freaking out over shit. I'm sorry, but just the screaming here is really funny. God fucking damn it, I can't have shit with y'all! So it is a great day to not be a Sleep Token fan, to not fucking care about any of this shit. Pretty crazy fans indeed. Happens to everybody, you know, to be fair. Slayer had some fucking crazy fans, and we all love Slayer. I love Slayer, and they have some crazy fucking fans. You know, I'm not gonna blame them solely for having some lunatics in their fan base, but it happens. Does the birth certificate say I'm in Sleep Token? I would love to know that. That would be weird. And I'm pretty sure, like, my birth certificate, I'm quite certain, does not have my home address on it, or my mother's. And if it did, it would be the one from when I was born, which wouldn't be accurate now, so what the fuck would even be the point? I don't believe it. I think it is a marketing stunt. I think Sleep Token is pretty overrated. If that makes me old, cool. That's great. I'm perfectly fine with that. For more from me, check out my band Dark Insanity on Instagram and here on the channel. We just recorded our first demo. We'll be releasing real soon. We're taking part in the Wacken Metal Battle this year, where unsigned metal bands compete in a Battle of the Bands competition for the chance to play Wacken Open Air. Our first performance is March 2nd at Stages in Santa Ana. Come out and support us if you want, that would be cool. We're also playing the Tulminator Festival in Slovenia in July, our first European festival show at the most beautiful metal festival in the world. Come check it out. You can also follow me on Instagram and Twitch if you like. I'm about to start streaming over there, so check that out. Links for all of my cool stuff are in the description of this video, so go check those out. Anyway, that's it for now, and I will see you in the next video.